when the dark empath starts to activate and you finally unplug from the narcissist, you finally detach and disconnect, and you understand what it is that you are dealing with. You understand the gaslighting, you understand the manipulation, you understand everything that comes with the narc. And now you change the game because now you know not to fuel their ego. You know that arguing back with them is their game. You're not just ignoring them. You starving them from the one thing that they crave the most, and that's your attention. They take your silence as disrespect, rejection, punishment. You know, it bruises their ego very hard. And they will do anything to break that silence. And they're going to try even harder to provoke you. They're going to do anything to try to provoke you. Without your energy, without your reactions, they are left with nothing but themselves, which is the one thing they've always been running from. Narcs go off predictability, and your silence makes you unpredictable. Going silent is not a weakness. It's mastery. Because now they know you know. And that's the one thing they're scared of. They don't want people to know what they are. And once you activate and you realize what it is that you're dealing with, game over. Now it's all up to you on how to move with this narc. If you still in a relationship with him and you can't find your way out, you have to move strategically with silence. They gonna stalk you. They gonna watch your social media. They gonna call you and try to get any reaction from you. They even might play the emergency tactic, make it seem like they've been in an emergency, they've been hurt or got into a car accident. They do anything to see where you are emotionally. They're going to try to bait you. They're going to try to start a fight, start any type of argument just to get that fuel. They need to be fed. You don't need closure anymore. You're not looking for it. You are the closure. And once they realize that you a liability now. They got to go find somebody else. They got to try to bash your name and triangulate with different people. And they going to try to do anything to get a reaction from you to make sure that they still have you emotionally. If they cannot read your mind, then they don't have nothing.